So let us start. What do you mean by the expectation maximization? Because it is an important part of Gaussian mixture model. So first we understand what do you mean by the expectation maximization. So expectation maximization is the statistical algorithm for finding the right model parameter. We typically use the expectation maximization when the data has missing value, or in other words, when data is incomplete. This missing variable are called as a latent variable. So this EM model we are used when in our data set we have some missing value. Now what do you mean by the missing value or incomplete data set? Let me explain with one example. Let us consider there is one table, and in that table there is some value, for example roll number, name, subject 1 mark, subject 2 mark, subject 3 mark, and the total. Okay. So now let us consider there is some roll number 10, then 12, 13, and the 14. We have the one database or called as a table. In that table, I am mentioning the roll number 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then name. So name is equal to like A, B, C, and D. And his subject 1 mark. Let us consider, we are considering his subject. So his subject 1 is having the mark 10, 11, 15, and 20. The subject 2 mark 5, 12, 8, 18. And subject 3 mark 8 is a blank, then 10 it is blank. And what is the total? So how we can make a total if we don't have the student roll number 11 and 13 subject 3 mark? Okay, so if we don't have the student mark of subject 3, this is subject 3. Okay, so how we can find out the total of this student? So that is it is not possible to make the addition, to make the total of student 11 and the student 13. So this value is called as a missing value, or you can say that data is incomplete. So we cannot give the prediction that what will be the total of this 11 number and 13 number students. Okay, so this, if you find out the missing value, if you find out the incomplete data, so you have to use the one formula, or you can use the one method, and that is nothing but the expectation maximization. So what is the expectation maximization? The expectation maximization has used some value that replacing this missing value. And using the expectation maximization, it will use the, consider it use the maybe use the summation, or it may use the mean value, or it may use the any other technique to replace this miss value with some related value. Let us consider now this null value is represented by 13, and this is represented by the 19. Okay, so let us consider now how the complete data, because this null data is replaced by the some value, that is S3 subject 3 marks for the 11 number is 13, and subject 3 marks for this 13 number is 19. Okay, so how we can calculate this missing value, or how we can complete this data set? So there is one method, and that is called the expectation maximization. I hope you understand what is the role of expectation maximization. Now let us see how this expectation maximization is work. The expectation maximization tries to use the existing data to determine the optimum value of this variable, and then finds the model parameter. Broadly, the expectation maximization algorithm has the two stages. The first is called as the E state, the second is called the M state. So what is the E state and what is the M state? In the E state, the available data is used to estimate or to guess the value of missing variable. Here we are making some guessing at what will be the missing value. While in a M state, which is based on estimate value generated in a E state, the complete data is used to update the parameter. So here we are using the complete data to update the parameter in a M state, while in a E state we are making some guessing or estimate the value of missing variable. So the expectation maximization is based on many algorithms, including Gaussian mixture model. So this EM model is not only used for the Gaussian, it is used for the various algorithms also. But we are seeing how the expectation maximization algorithm is used in a Gaussian mixture model. So how does the GMM use the concept of EM, and how we can be applied for the given set of points? We will find it in the next slide. Now let us consider we have a k number of clusters. This means that there are the k Gaussian distribution with the mean and the convergence value mu1, mu2 and mu k, and summation 1, summation 2 and the summation 3. They are representing the mean value and the covariance. Additionally, there is another parameter for the distribution that defines the number of points for the distribution. Or in other words, the density of the distribution is represented by the pi I. Now, we need to find the value of for this parameter to define the Gaussian distribution. We already decide the number of clusters, because in a Gaussian mixture, we already provide the how many clusters you have to divide this data. So in this, we already know the number of clusters. So randomly assign the value for the mean, covariance and the density. Now, next we will perform the E state and the M state. So first we find out what is the E state. For E state, each point xi calculate the probability that is belonging to the cluster C1, C2 and Ck. The C1, C2 and Ck representing the clustering for the data point xi, which is denoted by using the formula RIC is equal to probability of xi belonging to the C divided by sum of the probability xi belonging to the C1, C2 and Ck is equal to pi C of n in bracket xi mu c summation of c divided by summation of c hat I c hat n xi mu c hat summation of c hat. This value be high when point is assigned to the right cluster and lower otherwise. Move to the next one, that is the end state. The end state is nothing but post the E state. To perform the end state, you have to perform first the E state. So once we performing the E state, we have to move to the next state, that is called the end state, and update the value of phi, mu and summation value. These are updated in the following manner. New density is defined by the ratio of number of points in the cluster and the total number of points. So here in a M state, we have to update our phi value. How we can update the phi value, new value and the summation value? So phi is equal to number of points assigned to the cluster equal to number of points. The mean and the covariance matrix are updated based on the value assigned to the distribution in portion with probability value or the data point. Hence, the data points that have a higher probability of being a part of this distribution will contribute the larger portion, where mu is equal to 1 divided by number of points assigned to the cluster, summation of IC into xi, and summation of c is equal to 1 divided by the number of points assigned to the cluster, summation of r of ic in bracket xi minus mu c raised to the power of c xi minus mu c. Based on the updated value generated from this state, we calculate a new probability for each data point and update the value iteratively. This process is repeated in order to maximize the long likelihood function. And this is nothing but the implementation of your Gaussian mixture model. I hope you understand the basic of Gaussian mixture model and when and where to use the Gaussian mixture model. Thank you.